Hey guys, it's HeAdz here, and today we're going to be going over Call of Duty, the best class setup, and, of course, the best settings to use on the PC. So, anyway, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and let's get right into it. So, basically what happened is this game on PC just came out today, kind of like early, like they usually do, and I played, I would say, about an hour or 2 hours, I would say, and I've been, you know, rank 15. I want to get this video out here really quick. There will be a montage tomorrow on Rainbow Six Siege, so don't forget about that. And there will be montages, probably at least 2 to 3 on here that are going to be awesome. So the story montage clips are going to be great. So let's go over the best class, I would say, for it right now. I'm still going over stuff. I still wanted to go over one class that I haven't been playing with, actually, but you guys should probably be aware of it, is the STG class. I haven't had an opportunity to use it. This was amazing. I used it from a few people. I would recommend it with infantry because you can't hardly strafe without the stalker perk that comes with it. So hey guys, it's HeAdz from the future of editing this video. I forgot to mention that actually the game has some significant lag servers when it comes to team deathmatch. And I guarantee all the other game types except for War. War, I haven't seen any problems, which is kind of strange because you would think, well, it has more in it, of course. But I have noticed that the game has been a little bit laggy, and it's been irritating the crap out of me. And it's annoying. It's very, very, very annoying. So if you guys are having the same problems, please tell me, because that would be very interesting. But enjoy the rest of the video. But it does lag. I recommend War game type if you don't want it to lag right now. It has to be server related. It's not anything else, I would say. So anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of the video. Right now I'm using Hustle. Now this is probably the best gun for War or anything. I would say the STG is just a monster on PC. So, I mean, if that's what you guys want to do, I would say that would be the best, with maybe rapid fire, quick draw, and grip. Or you could slap in a reflex sight instead of quick draw. I mean, it's really up to you. That's what I would say would be the best setup ever. And then maybe Ordnance is also really good. Max rank is 30 right now, at least, which I think max rank was like around 40. I think it was 30, but they have switched a few things like maps and things like that, and have swapped some things around. So I use a girl as well in the game just because I think the hitbox is a little bit smaller, but that's what I usually do. Now, what I'm running right now is a PPSH, and I want to get rapid fire really bad, but I haven't gotten it yet. So I would say PPSH is another way to go for PC because Grease Gun is really good on Xbox, mainly because of accuracy reasons. Now this, for PC, your accuracy should be on point most of the time. So but that's basically it for class setup. So that is it. Now, what you guys probably need to know is, especially if you're have a lower end PC, mine's pretty low end with a graphics card, so that's about it. Everything else is pretty high power with my RAM, my CPU. Everything's running very, very fast. I do like running low on all the games, like in Rainbow Six Siege, so take that with a grain of salt when watching this video. And I have to say, running this game on low graphics is actually really, really good. It works just fine on PC. It looks great. The whole game looks just fine. So don't worry about it looking like crappy, because it will look great, trust me. So, I have a Radeon RX 480 graphics card, which is like a 4 gigabytes graphics card. Normally you should have 8, but I'm with AMD, so that's that. My monitor is a 144 Hz monitor. Keep that in mind. The ASUS gaming esports monitor. You guys can always check that out. It's a very simple monitor to get. It's about $270 on Amazon. And of course I use the Deathadder Elite, and you guys can check in the description below specifics what I'm using, but as far as this is concerned, this is really what you need to know. So I have a 145 Hertz. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably like, what? Obviously I have FreeSync technology, but anyway, you guys are probably like, how do you do that? Well, I overclocked it. A lot of people don't know how to do it, but I figured it out, and I only can go at 1 with this monitor. I'm about to get a 240 hertz monitor at some point, but yeah, I overclocked it so I can get 1 extra FPS. Hertz means 100. I mean, this technically means 145 FPS. Like, I could lower this down to 145, which would be fine, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. This means how much your FPS will go up to. And, I mean, monitors can go up to 250 with specific 240 hertz monitors. So, now 90 is what you typically want to use. Now, the guns don't go. They stay at the normal, I think, 65 field of view. So, most games like Rainbow Six Siege is 50 on Xbox, which is crazy. So, it's a big difference. But in this game, it's not a huge difference, but it might lower the frame rate a little bit, obviously. So, you can lower that to where you want it, but obviously, you're going to get a huge field of view if you use that. You know, 1080p. Now, this is a concern because they gave me this right off the bat, which makes the game look better, but to get the best FPS, you're going to use this, and basically, it will allow you to hit really good FPS quality. To make sure you're hitting 144 hertz. I mean, that's what I gotta do. So texture resolution, I use all this low. You guys can just check all of this out. Turn off the shadows. You can keep them on if you really want it, but it doesn't really matter in this game. Obviously, you're not really needing to get headshots, so it's... And the game looks fine with low graphics, and I want the best FPS, and most, you know... Turn off the blood because it gets in front of you. Brightness, I keep this is about normal, and this is what I run about there. So yeah, I do hate how they don't have a system right now. I don't know if they're gonna change it, but the mouse settings are like this, so you don't have a number system, which is terrible. So if you ever hear this, Sledgehammer Games, please make it to 1 to 100 sensitivity, please. This is so confusing. This is dumb. So, I would say this is about 60. No. 55, maybe? I would say about 55, which is not typically what I use. I use about 60 on Rainbow Six Siege and about 30. But this seems to work the best. This is about 40. So, you guys can kind of get it to that amount. You can be more precise if you need to. You can take a picture of it. Whatever you got to do. Use raw mouse input because this is obviously going to make it go faster. Don't use smooth mouse. That's just going to be really annoying. And don't use that. So, anyway, that is about it. I mean, on the... It's funny because they do have a number system for gamepads, but that's... I don't know. It doesn't make much sense to me. But that is about it, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's about it. I do turn off, what would I turn off? I turn off music, because that gets very loud in the game, so you can't hear all the footsteps. You could turn off announcer too, but then you don't know when things are coming in and stuff. Anyway, that is it. That is about it. So if you guys need me to make another video on an updated setting, maybe a few days from now, I'm not too sure how long the beta is going to be out. I know it's supposed to come out till Monday, but then they said maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. So we'll have to see what happens, and that's about it. So make sure you stay tuned for a montage tomorrow, and comment down below what you guys think, and like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Heads out. Okay, so before I end this video for you guys, I want you guys to, like what I said previously about the whole lag situation. It's a very complicated, you know, situation. When I played Xbox on the beta, it had no problems. It had it was perfect. I had no lag hardly at all, which is interesting. Here's something to take into consideration, though, is people, even like my father and some of my friends, were complaining about the lag on Xbox, even with wired connection, which I never had. I have wired connection, of course, but I never had that problem. And it could have been something related to the fact of how the game is orchestrated for a certain player. I'm not too sure. But I think that could be the problem. Now, War, like I said, hasn't been lagging at all for me. I've played about 3 games, and it has occasionally stuttered there and there, but it was pretty much fine, I would say. But when it comes to Team Deathmatch, it seems like it always wants to lag at the when I'm in a gun battle, basically. And man, does it make me pissed. I do very well. Like I do, you know, like 30 kills or something, but I'm still dying a lot more because I just can't seem to stop the lag from happening. This is obviously no graphical problem. This is no problem of that nature at all. It really has to come down to the servers and anything else. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, make sure you subscribe and like the video and comment down below if you have been having problems and if this video even helped you. I have played the Xbox beta though, so just keep that into consideration when you were watching all that. So I've had experience on all platforms, so it's fine. I do Rainbow Six Siege content, if you guys are wondering, but other than that, I hoped you got something out of it. And just remember, it is a beta at the end of the day. So the game, I'm going to buy it on PC most likely anyway. So I'll probably have some gameplay on it eventually in the future. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling?